Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We're finishing up our series from Starr Hill and their double base series. This is the double base Chipotle double chocolate stout. And guys, from the previous three, the chocolate has been lacking in the beer. The regular double base version, not so much chocolate. I would like to see more chocolate when they're calling it double chocolate. And it's not there. It's not there. They need to do something more. Either take the double out of it and just have chocolate stout, or throw some other kind of chocolate notes in there, with whether it being more chocolate malt or cocoa nibs or something to give it that extra chocolatey flavor, which I have not gotten from the previous three. And they've used the same malt bill on all four of these, so I'm not expecting to get a big chocolate note on this one either. The peppermint was very lacking in the peppermint. It was not overpowering or anything. Maybe that's what they were shooting for. I was expecting more of a peppermint patty version, which I did not get. The coffee version that we did yesterday, the mocha, was probably the best one so far, and how much chipotle pepper taste I get from this will determine what this grade gets on this beer. So the cheat sheet they sent on this beer says bittersweet aromas arise from cocoa additions, while smoked pepper and chocolate notes lead to a smooth finish. So I don't know how much chocolate notes, being the same base beer that the other three were. I'm kind of expecting a very subdued chocolate notes on this one, but I don't know how much, whether it's going to have the big coffee flavors that the mocha did, or it's going to be kind of a subdued chipotle flavor that like the peppermint one did. So I did enjoy the coffee one yesterday. It was the best one of the three. So we'll see if this kicks it up a notch or two or three, or it's kind of like the first two that I did. So, but I do appreciate Jack from Starr Hill sending them to me, letting me try them, review them for you guys. They are very well made beer. They're 7.8 percenters, and they drink like a 5 or a 6%. You don't realize you're drinking a beer of that magnitude. It's not quite to the imperial or double standard or category as far as I'm concerned. A lot of breweries call these 7.8% double or imperials. It needs to be 8% before I'm going to get to that category. So, but anyway, we've gone through that, 7.8%. I don't have the IBUs on this one either, and it doesn't tell me on their sheet what the IBUs are. So let's see what it brings to the table. I don't have anything else to tell you other than what I told you from the cheat sheet. Chocolate stout with a chipotle kick. Well, we're getting ready to find out how big that chipotle kick is. Whether I can taste it, it's subdued, or whatever. So let's get to it. Let's get it on. Alright guys. Here we go. Nice little hiss, a little bit of smoke. Into the glass we go, and like I did on the other ones, we're going to go right straight down the center on this. Cheese is a buttery brie, go to Havarti Swiss. Goes well with the chocolate dishes, digestive, meats, beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Glassware to pint, Becker, non-tumbler snifter, oversized wine glass. I'm using my favorite snifter, the Sovereign beer glass, and can be cellared for a long period of times. I wouldn't recommend cellaring the mocha one we did yesterday with the coffee notes, because that coffee may fade. No head at all. Pretty dark beer, a little bit of mahogany ruby notes on the bottom of the glass. Let's get it to the nose. Nice roasted malt. I am getting a little bit of the peppers on the nose. Not much chocolate. And as far as I'm concerned, all 4 beers are lacking in the chocolate note. For them to call it a double chocolate, it is not there. They need to take the double off the label. It is not a double chocolate. I hate to be that blunt, but I tell you guys as honest as I can tell you, it is not a double chocolate. I am not getting that big chocolatey notes. But this one does have some chipotle pepper aromas on the nose. It's time. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jack, and everybody at Starr Hill. And I like to wait to feel that heat on the back end, and I am getting it. Yes, I am getting a little bit of the heat from the chipotle peppers on the back end. Very nice and sweet on the front end. Nice roasted malt. But then on the back end, little bit of heat from the peppers. Very nice. No, it's not overpowering. I've had pepper beers that just burn your throat up. This one not so much. Just the right amount of heat to let you know you're drinking something with some peppers in it. The only fuss that I've got, the chocolate notes are not there. So would not call this a double chocolate. I would, if it was me, I would call this double base chipotle chocolate stout, not double chocolate, because it's not there. And I'm getting more and more on the aroma now that I've been flapping my gums. The more it sets in the glass and opens up, the more of the chipotle peppers that I'm getting on the nose already. I can smell it. I can definitely smell it. Very nice, very pleasant aroma. Drinks very, very easy on the front end. But once it goes down your throat, you get that slight tingly pepper, chipotle pepper heat. So, I am getting it. I'm getting it. So, more impressed with the last 2 that I did, the mocha and the chipotle, than I was from the peppermint or just the standard double base version. So, but it's right out of the fridge. Let's let it warm up and see what we end up with. See if it gets as good a grade as yesterday's beer did. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this to the left here. Nice chipotle heat on this one. Now it's warmed up, I'm getting a little bit more chocolate than I think I've got from the other rest of the ones. I don't know why. They're using the same malt base on this. The same chocolate grain, as far as I can tell. I don't know if the chipotle is bringing out the chocolate, but it does have a very nice chipotle heat to this beer. I would rate it pretty close to the one we did yesterday. The mocha with the coffee notes in it. No coffee notes in this one, but definitely getting the peppers from the chipotles on this one. Now that it's warmed up, definitely getting it on the nose. Definitely getting it on the back of the throat. The other half was getting it too. She tasted it and she could taste it immediately. Nice chipotle heat on this one. And I don't know if it's just the differences between the chipotle and the chocolate malt that's making the chocolate stand out just a hair more. I still wouldn't call it a double chocolate, but I am getting some chocolate notes and bittersweet chocolate on this one. It may be that the chipotle is so far different from the chocolate that's bringing out the chocolate. It's not quite as subdued as it was on the other three. It's still, I wouldn't call it a double, but still I'm getting it. So, final chug. Very nice Chipotle on this. Very, very nice. I would put this in the same category as the coffee. Not so much on the peppermint or just the regular version of the double base. The Chipotle is there. I am definitely getting the heat on the back end. Very nice. It's not overpowering. Just right. Perfect as far as Chipotle heat. But I would like to see a little more chocolate in this. Whether they increase the chocolate malt or throw some cocoa nibs or something in it. Wouldn't call it a double chocolate. That's just my opinion though, guys. So, as far as I'm concerned, on all four of them, the chocolate is a little subdued. I think they need to do something there to increase the chocolate notes on it. Whether they increase the chocolate malt, like I said, or there's some cocoa nibs or something in it to increase it to be called a double chocolate. I don't consider any of these four a double chocolate. Maybe a single chocolate. It's a regular chocolate base. But the peppermint was a little more subdued than I think it should have been. And the double base, the chocolate with nothing else added like peppermint or chipotle or mocha, was still kind of subdued with nothing else taken away from the chocolate. So the chocolate is not going to be prevalent on this to me. Just my opinion again. But the mocha and the chipotle was the best two out of the four. So with that being said, again, I'm going to give this a B+. 88 is what I'm going to give this one. It does have the bright blue bottled on date, and it says here 11/12 of 17. So pretty fresh. Today is the 23rd, day before Thanksgiving. Very tasty beer. A very enjoyable beer. A nice transitional beer if you like peppers. If you don't like peppers, you're probably not going to like this. It does have a nice chipotle heat on the back end. But I just would like to see more chocolate notes on the beers in this series, in the double base series, than what I'm getting. So, with that being said, just like the other one, it's a brand new beer from these guys. I don't have any ratings on Beer Advocate. Nobody has commented on this beer before. And Untapped has a 3.57. A little lower numbers than we did on the mocha one yesterday. I think these numbers are just a little low because I am definitely getting the heat from the peppers on this one. So I'm not quite giving it, I gave it an 89 yesterday on that one. I'm giving it an 88 on this one. I want to see more chocolate notes. If they're calling it a double chocolate, the chocolate is too subdued. So, if you've had this one from Starr, this is their double base Chipotle double chocolate stout. Let me know what you think, and until we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.